Okay, I'm making this video in response to a lot of the comments I got on my Michio Kaku sucks ass. I didn't make that comment arbitrarily. I made that comment specifically because he's an ass suck. When you go on a program like Fox News, if you're a real scientist, and of course Fox News is part of the problem too here, because they have an audience that would, it's not the brightest bunch of people, but it was obvious to me that what he was doing was talking down. And when you make comments like, well, we discovered this planet, if it has water, then it might have life, and if it has life, then there might be fish. We don't even know if there's water on the planet, and he's talking about fish on it, okay? That level of pandering to an audience, to tell them, you know, to walk them down this primrose path of this planet might be habitable and we can go fishing there, is really ridiculous. And no self-respecting scientist would respect that. The idea that, you know, if he had just said, well, if it has water, there's the possibility that it could support life, but here are the other factors that we have to look at. You know, we have to look at things like, you know, radiation, tectonics, and, you know, these are the things that we can study from afar, and these are the things we can know that might give us a better indication as to whether it could support life. That would have been far more informative. But he didn't go the informative path. He went the entertainment path, which is why I said to one person, you know, if he keeps this kind of crap up, I'm going to forcibly fit him into a dress and make him the local weather girl, because that's really the mentality that is being set out here. I also saw him on another program, what is it, this where he discusses whether we're ready for all of this abundance of the future. Well, and in it he talks about the H-1 visas and how, you know, America owes its you know, its brilliance to all these brilliant scientists from other countries. Well, you know, it was Bill Gates and Steve Jobs that really created the computer revolution. Just because a lot of foreigners came over and took Americans' jobs, that doesn't mean that that we could have done it. We couldn't have done it without them. As a matter of fact, the H-1 visa was abused, and there were a lot of Americans who were more than intelligent. There's a lot of intelligent engineers and intelligent American workers out there who lost jobs because why pay an American rate when you can, you know, pay somebody from India, you know, half of what the of what you would be paying somebody in America. And so the idea that he supports outsourcing of technical jobs and then wants to say America owes its greatness to foreign countries, fuck that, you know? He's a suck-ass. He's pandering to the market forces. He's a shill, all right? And I just wanted to restate that. Now, some people have criticized the fact that I say when you're reporting on science, that's not the time that you tell fairy tales, that you report the facts. Well, I do say that when you do hypothesizing, when you want to build a hypothesis, that is when you employ imagination. But you employ it in an intelligent manner. And so people have, you know, criticized, well, you have to have imagination for science. Yeah, I get that. I agree with that. But coming out on a news show, making up fairy tales about planets you've discovered is not the same thing as creating a hypothesis. Okay? So, you know, enough crap already. Michio Kaku still sucks. And, you know, the more I investigate this, the more I find out he sucks ass, and the more ass he sucks. So, you know, go ahead, make your comments, defend him. What are you, all a bunch of Japanese fanboys who parents won't let you watch anime, so now you gotta, you know, idolize shill scientist? What's, you know, what's going on here? Okay, so okay, peace to the fanboys. God, you'd think you'd well, whatever. I'd rather watch what's that lame show with the cartoons that turn into monsters and fight or whatever, the whatever anime.